Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Don from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And the next time you need a part for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the front brakes on this 2003 Nissan Altima. It's the same process on the Altimas from 2002 to 2006. And we show you on the passenger side, but it's the same process on the driver's side. And the items you'll need for this is new brake pad and rotor kit from 1AAuto.com, flat blade screwdriver, 14mm, 21mm, and 22mm sockets and ratchet, a wire brush, a large C-clamp, brake cleaner, brake grease, and jack stands. Start off by removing your wheel. If you don't have air-powered tools, you're going to want to loosen the lug nuts while the vehicle's on the ground, then jack it up and remove them the rest of the way. Now to inspect your brakes, you want to just look in here and you can see how much life is left on your brake pads. Ours are in pretty rough shape. And then the next thing you want to do is just check your rotor for any deep gouges. Now you want to pry in here with a screwdriver to push the caliper piston into place. This will make it easier to remove the caliper. And then you want to remove these two 14mm bolts. Then you can pull that caliper off and you want to set it aside and secure it with a wire tie or something up and out of the way. And then pry off the brake pads. And pry off your brake pad slides. Next, you want to remove these two 22mm bolts. You can see Don uses a piece of pipe to give him some extra leverage to help break those bolts free. And once those bolts are removed, your caliper bracket will come right off. And then using a hammer, you want to hit the back of your rotor to break it free and pull that off as well. On the right is the old rotor and brake pads. On the left is the new ones from 1A Auto. Using some brake cleaner, clean up your new rotor. Use a wire brush to just clean up your caliper bracket a little bit. And also clean up your brake pad slides. Take some brake grease and just apply it to the ends of the brake pad on these tabs. And then take your caliper bracket and make sure that these slide bolts have grease on them. If they don't, apply some. Both of ours are all set. Now put your new rotor into place and put on one lug nut just to hold it into place. And then take your caliper bracket and put that into place and replace those two 22mm bolts. And then just torque these bolts to 100 foot-pounds. Push your brake pad slides back into place. Push your brake pads into place. And if you need to, you can use a hammer. Just carefully tap it into place. And then bring your caliper down. And using a large C-clamp, you want to just twist that piston in until it's flat. In the end, it should look like this. Now you can put the caliper into place. And you want to put it over those slide bolts. And then replace those two 14mm bolts and torque them to about 25 foot-pounds. Replace your wheel, hubcap, and lug nuts. And tighten the lug nuts preliminarily, lower the vehicle, and tighten them the rest of the way. And then you want to torque the lug nuts in a crossing pattern to 100 foot-pounds. After doing any repair on the brakes, before taking it out onto the road, it's important to do a couple things first. First, you want to just pump the brakes until the brake pedal firms up. And then you want to do a stop test from 5 miles per hour and then 10 miles per hour.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet